Welcome back. Welcome back. This is Payson 3.0, the EDM and drum step vocalist, zombie, supreme, the godfather, and the mother of the Nile. This is another episode of the series The Truth Is. Yes. So today we're going to talk about why signing to a record label is career suicide. Now we're going to unpack several things in this video. So without further ado, get your popcorn, get your pens out, your thinking caps ready, because here we go. All right. So, number one, you have to understand what it is to sign a record deal. People are going, as I said in my previous videos, which you need to watch, about why you won't make it and how to actually make it and what it's going to take. So we're exclusively focused on signing that deal. A lot of you who are very young are not really reading these contracts right. You don't even know how to read these contracts because they're written in a way that unless you have studied legalese, law, lawyer, gone to school, you don't understand the exact language of English that is, or French or whatever. Well, if you're watching this, obviously you speak some English, honey, because why would you listen to somebody you can't understand who doesn't speak your language? Okay? So, you don't understand the English legalese language. Maybe you speak several languages. You don't understand whatever language you speak, which is written in the legal terms that's written that are not everyday uses words. All that you're thinking about is what they're promising you, what the label's promising you. They're promising you the flashy life. They're promising you all the shows you'll be able to play. The, I don't know, $4 million advance money that you don't really seem to hear as a young person. Advance money, that don't mean the money that you just go out and spend, honey, and it's yours. No. That is advance money so that you can properly put into your projects that you need to make that they need to recoup that money. Recoup is a record label's favorite word. They need to recoup that money. Okay, what does recoup mean? Before you sign your name on the dotted line, that means they need some ROI. They need a return on their investment. Okay, what does that mean for those of you who are still financially illiterate and are musicians out there, which is plenty of you, artists, whatever you want to call yourself? That means that whatever money they spent, whether they gave the money to you or they spent it in their business, because it's called the music business. Business being the bigger word in the title, and the word music business, 2 words, because business is the operating thing that is the focus. Okay, so when you spend money on your business trying to advertise yourself, buying clothes and things, shooting music videos, whatever, you want not only to recoup a return, on that money, because all if you just get a return on the exact money that you spent, if you just get a return on that, well, all you did was break even and got the money back that you spent. That wasn't That's not the point of business. Is to break even or just make revenue, which is income for a business. It is to profit, which means you have to make more money than you spend to be able to profit. You have to make more money than you spend. And not only that, you have to put the tax factor in there in order to actually profit and have anything left over after the taxes are taken. Right? That means you have to have some financial literacy skills, which many artists don't. Which is why these record labels know this and they get you trapped in a contract, which later some of you actually wake up, but you realize it's too late. You're complaining online to your fans and all of this, and interviewers, that you were suckered, and now they're getting a piece of all of what you have. They own your publishing, they own your masters, all of that. And the only time you really make money is going to touring, for the most part. Other than that, you're barely making any of the money anywhere else. So what these are really called are slave deals and slave contracts. And since we're in the age of being able to actually do it yourself, and yes, I know not everybody is meant to do it themselves. They don't have the mental capacity. They're not going to get the mental capacity to do what they need to do if they truly believe that this is their passion and their calling, because there are a lot of posers out there just trying to get the fame and the money, and a lot of them only last for about 15 minutes, and then they're out. They're out, okay? Because they don't have any idea of how to play this game. See, if you sign that contract without getting a lawyer of your own and not the labels, you're setting yourself up for whatever was written in that contract. And most of the time with these labels, they're never looking out for your interest at all. Very rarely do they have an artist which they really truly believe in like that much, or in love with the artist, that they'll rate some better terms in there. But that's few, far, and in between. Okay? Most of the time, these labels out here, they're going to write the contract to benefit their pockets and could care less about you, because the honest truth is, in their minds, they can get somebody else to sign a contract to and get rid of you. And it becomes a situation of they can leave you high and dry and cut you off, but you can't leave them because you're in a contract, and they will sue the hell out of you for any little money or money that you have been possibly able to make off of this record deal. Right? So, yes, there are some of you who will not have the mindset to go learn the skills you need to learn on your own to make it happen on your own. And those of you who have managed to develop a following, but that's it. You don't know how to actually run business, because you have to understand that you're a business and not just an artist online singing and dancing around. Right? Because it's a type of economy and system that we live in called capitalism, right? The government expects you to owe and pay them money. And you have to be ready for that when you start to make money. Because what is my favorite motto? If you stay ready, you don't have to get ready. Let me say that one more time for the people in the back. If you stay ready, if you stay hungry and a constant student of life, which most of you are not, you're behind, then you don't have to get ready because you're always preparing. And staying ready. Okay? This is the Think Before You Act announcement episode. Matter of fact, they all are. But nonetheless, I really want my young ones to understand. So please, you have to know that these labels don't really care about you. They see you as a cash cow for them because these labels are only usually going after people who have this following. You built this following, you got the audience, you may have made some money to a certain degree, and this label comes snooping around you, and your stupid ass gets all giddy as they promise you this and that and that and this, and the fact that you can't truly do it or go to the next level without them. And you buy into it because you're young, you're dumb, and still you are hungry, and they're promising something to you that's going to eat you alive in the future from day one. Right, that's why I'm glad I was never good enough or what they wanted out there, or I was underdeveloped for a lot of years and my talents. I had potential, but didn't get past that potential point until I started waking up and seeing what it is that I had to do to move past potential later on. Well, I'm glad I never signed the contract. I'm glad I never got discovered. I am glad that I never got a record deal. And now here I still stand today at motherfucking 37 years old. Bolder, stronger than ever, and doing it my damn self. Despite the kind of time and effort and work it takes to do this by yourself. Because it's worth it, and it's way more rewarding when things do start to take off for you and you build your nice size following of super fans that's going to watch and buy and do everything and follow you everywhere. That's the goal. So that's signing to these cockamamie contracts that's going to leave you miserable in the end. Because you're just a cash cow to most of these people. See, they don't have to develop artists anymore these days. Matter of fact, they haven't really been doing that even before the internet became what it is, to where you become the next internet sensation or find fans of people that are actually paying attention to you for any length of time. Right. And now they don't have to spend money at all because of this internet thing. on any artist that doesn't have a following or proof that they could make the label money and be profitable, be marketable. They don't have to do that anymore because of the current state of the internet. And so they pick the people, the young people who have this following. They know they dumb as a box of bricks, dumb as a box of rocks when it comes to how to handle their business, how to handle your business. Okay? And they take you for everything that you got. Everything now and everything in the future belongs to them. So money keeps coming into their pockets to feed their families while you struggle. And that is the truth. That is the truth is. So, so, so fellow young budding artists, and if you're past 30 and you haven't learned this yet, something is seriously wrong. If you are out here still trying to pursue a music career, trying to get signed to a label in this day and age, and you're past 30 and you're not trying to be a boss instead, well, we have to have a talk, and that's a different conversation for a different time. Ooh, it's time to take my pill now. But anyway, this has been Peyton 3.0, the EDM and drum step vocalist Zombie Supreme, the godfather, the mother of the Nile. I'm signing off, basically saying, remember to think before you sign that contract, because it will screw up your entire life. And for those of you who have actually stayed to the end, you are the real ones. Thank you so much. And maybe you're going to qualify for this next thing. Woo! Okay. So for those of you who are just here for this particular video, this particular content, or you might be interested in other The Truth Is episodes in this series, then please make sure that you subscribe, you comment, you hit that notification bell. Don't be one of those lames that just comes to a video, watches, but doesn't interact with it, and just moves on. No, I'm trying to build real community here, right? There are two types of communities here on this channel. The people for the mainstream stuff. There might even be a third. And the people who are my main audience for my actual brand, which is EDM music. Hence the EDM and drum step vocalist Zombie Supreme, right? Yes. Sessionslive.com for those who are of the mainstream audience, which is Sessionslive.com / Peyton30662. And a lot of people, here's the thing, a lot of people who do YouTube, whatever, bag on themselves for saying, but I don't give a fuck. Okay. I'ma say, and be in my thought process until I get to the next thought. I ain't gonna be editing and say, oh, I need to do this video again. I ain't got the time. I ain't got time. I got business to run. You still gonna enjoy it. Okay? Because I'm a ball of entertainment, baby. So on sessionslive.com says Peyton3662. This is where I go live, okay? And when I say live, I don't mean just live streaming. I mean it's live streaming. It is live streaming, but it is me singing songs live, and you get to request your favorite song for me to sing. And we build a great community. It's really gamified. You know, like a lot of businesses are gamifying themselves these days. And it's really easy to sign up. It's free. You just go to, if you're on your desktop, to the corner where it says, of your screen where it says sign up or whatever. If you're on your phone, like most of us, then you're going to go to the little menu in the corner and find where it says sign up at the bottom in that menu. Create your, put your email address in, create your avatar, a screen name. You're ready to go. And for those of us who are of my core community here, which is the EDM community, then you know what you need to be doing. If you have not done it yet, you need to be signing up. Not signing up, but you need to be following and all of that. All my other social medias that you see here, including my website, and you need to be getting 3 free unreleased songs from me. Okay? For the people that qualify who are in the EDM community, that is. Alright, folks. This has been Peyton 3.0. And remember, think before you sign that contract. It's a jungle out there, and you have to keep learning how to actually handle it. Remember, if you're not making progress, if you are not constantly learning, if you're a constant student of life out there, then you're basically dead. You're dying. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye now. This has been The Truth Is. Make sure you watch the other videos in this series for The Truth Is right here on the screen. Bye-bye now.